Hi guys, welcome back to another 3-month Fit Body 2019 challenge. Today we are going to be going over legs and glutes moves, and I am going to be going over the proper form for all the moves in today's challenge. And if you haven't joined us yet, it is not too late. We are only 4 weeks into the challenge and there's still time to join. So head to the description box below where you will find a promo code for 1 month free to the Fit Body app, which is where the challenge is at. All right, let's get to it. Move number 1 is going to be a single leg glute bridge. So you're going to get on the ground. And of course, remember your back, no arch. It needs to be completely flat to the ground. And with the single leg glute bridge, you are going to have one leg raised up in the air and the other leg is going to be here. And when you raise, you want this leg to be at a 90-degree angle. All right, for this leg, the leg that is up in the air, if you have it extended, because there is an alternative where you can have it crossed over, this is like the easiest version, but if you have it out, then I want this leg to be squeezed and tensed. You want to squeeze your quad muscle, and that is going to help you through the move and also take off any tension on your hip flexor. So, leg up in the air, it's flexed. You can have your toe pointed or flexed. Push up through the heel that is on the ground and lower. And then of course, as with a normal glute bridge, you want to be sure that you are internally rotating your pelvis and shortening the space between your pelvis and your rib cage. So the same applies right here, okay? So the single leg glute bridge is actually a much smaller movement. So you don't have to extend up as high as you can and flare your chest out. You just want to raise enough to really feel that glute engage in your hamstring as well. So as I mentioned, you can have your leg crossed over if you want. It is gonna be a little bit easier, and easier always means it's not gonna put as much stress and resistance on your body. So it's not gonna be as challenging. It's not gonna help you progress as much. So only modify to this if you feel like you just absolutely can't do it any other way, or if you have an injury. But other than that, there's actually a middle ground between the two, which is where you have your leg directly up in the air. So this is pretty much taking off as much resistance as possible without crossing your leg. So you can do this as well. But remember, this is going to be a little bit more challenging and help you progress just a little bit more. All right, that was move number 1. Now for move number 2, we are going to do speed skater lunges. So this is gonna get our heart rate up. And how you do these is you are going to cross over with the leg behind, put this hand down in front of your knee, this arm out, and then you're going to switch sides. I don't have a ton of room to do this move, but typically, I would do it in a way where if I'm here, I'm hopping as far over as I can. So if you don't have a ton of space like me right now, then you can just kind of hop in place, but try to be sure that you are extending that leg out because, oh, hi Rigatoni, you hear me jumping. You do want to be sure that you have enough space to hinge your hips back, okay? So you're not squatting down in this move and you're not just bending over. It is a hip hinge move. And if this is your first time joining us, hip hinging means to kind of like point your booty to the wall behind you, okay? So it's not a squat, you're not squatting down, you're hinging your hips, and that's exactly what you do in this move here, okay? And this should be a pretty fast-paced move, so I'll try with the space I have. Keep your core tight. It's gonna be just like that. All right, move number 3, hi Rigatoni, is going to be a reverse lunge and a torso twist. So I'm gonna have you grab a weight for this one. All right, so start with the weight up at your chest, and then you're going to step back. Remember, you don't want that knee to be caving in, so keep that in line with your toes. And then you're going to twist your torso to the side where your knee is on, okay, or where this leg is out in the front, okay? You don't wanna go this way because then you're not gonna have balance. So if you're lunging back here, twist to the side where your leg is out in front, all right? Step back, be sure that that knee is not caving in, twist at the torso, keep your chest up, back, and then step back together, okay? So you're gonna repeat this on each side for 30 seconds. Oh man, I'm already feeling it in my glutes. So this is really gonna target your glutes, quads, hamstrings, your lower body overall, but it's going to also get that additional core and oblique involvement as well. It's really gonna get those glutes. All right, time for move number 4, squat jump. So put these down. All right, squat back like you're sitting in a chair. Have those toes pointed forward, slightly out. Be sure those knees are not caving in. They should be in line with your toes. And then jump. And when you jump, I want you to point your toes, squeeze those quads and your glutes. Show you from the side. And jump. And then also really important to be sure that you are keeping your core tight. So for example, if my core wasn't tight, I'm squatting down. Do you see it's just completely relaxed? And then now it's engaged, okay? That's going to help you power through this move. All right, that is move number 4. Now for move number 5, last move of the day, sumo squat. We're gonna grab some weights. Whew. All right, so sumo squat, I prefer to have these up at my shoulders, feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, squat back like you're sitting in a chair, keep your core tight, push up through not only your heels, but your toes as well. Back down and up. Remember to keep your core tight. So right now my core is tight, here it's relaxed. Keep it tight. Still engage your core. See, if I relax, then I'm losing all of my core strength that is also helping to protect my back and my spine. Okay, as far as breathing, you want to inhale, exhale, and that's also when you get that extra core engagement. All right, let me show you from the side. Inhale, exhale. And remember, you don't need to do an excessive hip extension. You don't need to do the ugly butt squeeze. Just slightly internally rotate your pelvis and squeeze your glutes. And your glutes should be engaged throughout this entire move, not just at the top. All right, that is it. You are all ready to crush today's challenge. Head to the FitBody app to complete your workout for the day. Don't forget to let me know what your favorite move was from today's challenge, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.